My name is Melissa Hancock. We're here at the Lazarus Project in Swainsboro, Georgia. The Lazarus Project has existed since 2014. There's a need in our community. We have people who go through fires. We have people who lose everything when they have to start over because a woman left a domestic abuse situation and she has nothing. So what if we take used furniture and used household items and we save them up for those times where there's a real emergency? The idea came to me that, well, why don't we also give out food? So we reached out to Golden Harvest and we were able to do our first distribution in December of 2023. Personally, I can see the need because I went through it myself too. When I was in school, there would be times, many times, where the food that I ate for the day came from the school and that's all I had. When I was in high school, my freshman year, I ended up homeless. Learning how to navigate the world without anybody there, all alone, and just wondering where your next meal's gonna come from, where you're gonna lay your head, that's very tough. Hunger relief organizations exist because they're needed. They're needed all the time, unfortunately. But at times of crisis, it's more vital to make sure people understand that they're not alone. There are going to be others that step in there for them and help them through that struggle so that they can have hope that this too shall pass. We were not expecting the damage, the amount of damage that the hurricane did. And my heart was touched when we don't have power at our houses and we don't have water at our houses and we don't have food at our houses. But we're gonna show up at the Lazarus Project and we're gonna give food to everybody who comes through that line. Our community is resilient. That was the most volunteers we had seen, was right after the hurricane. They knew that they have to help each other and that's the only way we're gonna get through it. During the month immediately after the hurricane, because the hurricane happened at the end of September, during the month of October, we served over 4,000. Having Golden Harvest during that time was vital. Even in the midst of their own struggles, they were able to reach out to other areas, to other food pantries, say, hey, we've got a need. Please help us coordinate getting food to Swainsboro, Georgia. What was amazing to me was the amount of help that Golden Harvest were able to come up with. It brought us not just the nutrition when the trucks rolled in, but it brought us hope. They were vital in making sure we still had hope and we had the basic necessities to get through such a devastating time. The level of poverty that we're surrounded by is heartbreaking. If we can at least take a small burden of basic food off of their mind and off of their hearts and off of their shoulders, then we've made a difference in their lives. Places like this food pantry is where they go. That's who they look to for that hope. Just having the hope that you can have a warm meal makes all the difference at all times, but especially during a crisis.